In 2024, a Microsoft-owned system called Dragon Copilot started listening to patient visits in over 600,000 clinician interactions a month, and in most exam rooms, the recording had already started before anyone asked you to sign anything. Here's how it works. Microsoft bought a company called Nuance back in 2022 for $19.7 billion, and folded its ambient AI listening tech into a product doctors now open on a phone or tablet propped against the monitor. The doctor taps start, the microphone activates, and every word you say about your body, your symptoms, your medications, gets streamed to a server and turned into a clinical note in real time. The consent conversation, if it happens at all, usually happens after that tap. The deeper reveal is where it gets uncomfortable. Clinics using these ambient scribes generally give patients a printed waiver, sometimes clipped to the intake forms, sometimes handed over mid-visit almost like an afterthought. Patients who read it closely find language allowing the audio to be processed by outside AI vendors, sometimes retained for quality review, sometimes used to further train the very model doing the listening. And if you say no, some offices tell you the doctor will simply type notes the old way, but plenty of doctors, used to the speed of not typing, aren't trained to smoothly downgrade the visit if you decline. We're posting one of these every single day, so subscribe now if you want the next one to actually show up in your feed instead of getting buried by the algorithm. The complication is what happens to that transcript once it exists. Once your visit is converted to text, it doesn't just sit in your chart, it can be pulled into billing coding tools, forwarded to insurance auditors checking documentation, and stored on servers governed by business associate agreements most patients have never seen and never signed personally. Only their hospital's legal department did, on their behalf, years before you ever sat in that chair. Drop a comment if your doctor's office has ever had a tablet or phone recording you and never explained what it was. So the tablet on the desk isn't taking notes anymore. It's building a permanent, AI-processed transcript of the most private conversation you have all year, and in most states there is still no law requiring your doctor to tell you that before it starts. Hit the bell so tomorrow's one lands in your feed the second it drops.